So here's the thing, Kanye, Yeezys, Christianity, it's a lot to talk about. So let's find a seat. So here's the thing with this whole Kanye incident. I feel like there's some lessons that Christians can definitely learn from it. This is a simple video. Hey, by the way, if you guys just tuned in, welcome. Thank you for subscribing and coming into this channel. My name is CliffordAKyei. Name doesn't really matter today right now. What really matters is I feel like we all know the whole incident with Kanye and his comments towards the Jewish community. If you don't know what it is, please take some time to do some research. I'm not here to do, this is what Kanye did, and it's crazy. I do believe by the title of this video, as you guys can see, there are some lessons that Christians can learn from the Kanye incident. I was sitting down and I realized that Kanye made one comment in every partnership he had with every company, specifically Adidas. He lost it. He made one comment. He lost every sponsorship. He lost every deals. And not only that, the people who was working under that company, some of them lost their job. And I hate to be that Christian. I actually don't hate to be that Christian, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That this is a huge lesson for us. Now, number one, be careful how you use your tongue. I feel like oftentimes we don't think about how powerful the human tongue is until the damage is done. Literally, people's future, people's destiny is in your tongue. He made one comment, some people lost their job. How many people could be losing certain things in your family simply because of the words you're speaking? How many people? And so for the Christian who really don't think that, hey, whatever I say is not a big deal, be careful. And number two, I think another lesson we can learn is be careful what you say on social media. Be careful what you put on social media. Because this whole thing is blown out of proportion, however you would take it, because of social media. And once you put something out there, you cannot take it back. And it's insane to me. So those of you who like to put your whole life on social media, let's be careful. Because the very thing you spend years to build, I'm thinking about how many years it took Kanye to build all that he lost. It took him years. If you're not careful, another lesson that we can learn from this is that if you're not careful, you can take 15 years to build something and lose it in 5 seconds. Literally. You can take 15 years to build something and lose it simply by the words you speak. He lost everything by one comment. In the same way you can gain a lot by one comment. To me, I didn't come here to say who's right, who's wrong. I didn't come here to bash anybody, but I do believe that there are some lessons that we can learn. And normally this is not even the kind of content that I make, but this drives me also to later on at the end of this video, when I get back, I'm gonna tell you about some life updates and some channel updates that's coming for this channel. But please, whatever you do out there, dear Christians, let us be very wise on the things we say. I will hate for you to spend all these years building all that you're building now and lose it simply by your words. So, yeah, man, that is my point of view on this whole thing. And when I think about it, it's just really insane. Like, dude literally spent years building all that he has now, and he lost it in a matter of seconds, a matter of minutes. It's funny, and it's easier for you to judge Kanye, but all of us are just like him. The only difference between us Christians and him is that we're not on social media platforms to that magnitude. Nobody really knows us, but the same principle still applies. So they may not know you, but the same principle applies. The Bible literally said life and death is in the power of the tongue. So what are you speaking? What are you saying? That's the lesson. That's the simple lesson I hope you learned. So let's head back now and let's maybe talk about the life update. But I really just can't get over this. That you can lose everything you spent years to build by one comment and it's over. Like, it's literally done. It's gone. Learn from it. And I chose to take lessons from this and not bash anybody, because I do believe that Christians, we spend more time judging other people instead of looking at situations to pick lessons from it. So you might get more of this to come, where we talk about what's happening in the real world, but it may not be me reacting. It may be us picking out some lessons that we can learn. So let's head back. So I kind of owe you guys a life update. Besides the whole Kanye incident, not really a life update. I really don't, to be honest, I really don't like doing life updates. I like doing channel updates. Where I am in terms of YouTube, if you guys didn't know, I started a podcast. So the reason why I haven't been posting on this channel has been because I literally spent almost a year planning for the Godly Wisdom podcast. My podcast is called Godly Wisdom Podcast. It's a Christian-based podcast. And so please check it out. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, all the podcasting platforms. You can just check it out, subscribe to the channel, check the description box for all the info. And because I started that podcast and because I started that channel, most of the faith-based content has been happening there. So if you haven't tuned in, please let this be your official invite to basically go on the podcast and tune in. And so that's what I've been doing. So throughout that, now I'm like in a place where I'm like, what do I do with this channel? What do I do with y'all? Y'all are my first love. This is where I started. Not pause. Doesn't mean I'm about to stop making YouTube videos on here. No, I'm not. As you can see, this is a video on this channel. But this is what's gonna happen after now. Starting from now, obviously the faith-based content, sit down and depth content are gonna be on the Godly Wisdom podcast. So please make sure you subscribe to that. And then here on this channel, we're still gonna do the faith-based content, but stuff like this. I wanna do more lifestyle faith-based content on this channel. So more faith-based lifestyle content here on this channel. So you guys are gonna see more of that. You know I don't do well in trying to explain it. I just do well in showing it. And so, yeah, just expect that. I expect to see more vlogs, more lifestyle. I don't know, whatever lifestyle means to you. So whatever ideas you guys have, please make sure you bring that up. Here on this channel is gonna be really free. We're gonna be free. We're gonna speak our mind just like this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, man. For the Christians out there, please learn some things from this whole Kanye incident. And be careful. Be careful the words you say. You never know who's recording you. Even if you do know who's recording you, you never know whose hands that video is gonna end up in. And so be mindful of the words you say, and I wish you all the best. Remember that as we're bridging the gap, this is still our season of order. And lastly, don't forget to be blessed, be yourself, and be happy. Peace. By the way, fall is the best season in the United States of America, and it's the best season. It's my favorite season, so that means get ready for more videos outside. Peace.